Morning. I'll take you through the key global cues today. Well, if you look at these stocks in US, the US stocks fell as a plunge in Treasury yield to the lowest since February, weighed on banks as well as small caps. The benchmark 10-year yield fell as much as 7.4 basis points to just under 1.35%. This was the lowest since February 24. Dow was down 0.6% at 34,577, while the S&P was down 0.2%. NASDAQ was up 0.2% in trade. Investors' focus would be on the release of the US Fed's minutes of its latest policy meeting on Wednesday as they look for hints on whether the central bank will roll back its large stimulus program. Amazon rose 4.7% after the Department of Defense cancelled its $10 billion JD cloud contract with Microsoft. This led to launching of a new contract and soliciting proposals from both Amazon and Microsoft. In fact, if you look at these stocks in Europe, well, the European stocks retreated sharply on Tuesday as investors flocked to bonds on worries over risks to rebounding global economic trade. German investor morale fell by much more than expected in July but remained at a very high level. As per a survey, while separate data showed orders for German-made goods posted the sharpest slump in May since the first lockdown in 2020. The oil and gas sector fell 1.8% as oil prices slipped after an OPEC plus dispute had sent them to multi-year highs. French train maker Alstom slumped 8.4% after its forecast negative free cash flow for its fiscal year. DAX was down as much as just under 1%, while CAC was down a similar 0.9%. FTSE was down at a similar level of 0.9% in trade. If you look at these stocks in Asia, most Asian stocks fell on Wednesday after US shares snapped a winning streak and Treasury yields retreated on concerns about the economic outlook and risks from the COVID-19 variants. Adding to investor caution, a regulatory crackdown by Beijing drove a sell-off in shares of several US-listed Chinese firms, including Didi Global. Australian markets were up 0.3%, while Kospi was down 0.6%. Nikkei was down 1.16% in trade. Well, the WTI crude did fall 1.8%, the most since June 28. Gold futures did rise 0.8%, climbing for the fourth straight day, the longest winning streak since May 2020. Thank you for watching.